Hey YouTube, welcome back. And today's special. We're gonna go on a Valentine's date with Alhaitham because we are doing the Alhaitham story quest. Let's go. What is this? Is this one? Alhaitham. Here we go. All right. Meaning you as Alhaitham. Cause yeah. All right, we're starting the story quest, going on the Valentine's date that I've been promising since the beginning of stream. So,
excuse us,
but also you guys have like different like menus. Let me put it so it autoplays, right? You guys have different menus over there.
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
Is he also wanting to go on a date?
If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Get in line.
Siraj.
This is Sino's quest?
Siraj.
No, Sino's quest is something different.
Name sounds
it's a
familiar.
mantra?
Isn't it a Vahumana researcher?
Am I on the wrong quest?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their
With
most
everything
renowned,
that's
in
happened
fact.
today, I wouldn't
He's as
be
daring
surprised.
as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
They didn't keep the celebration
I
match
want to
flurry?
report him for conducting
a celebration match
dangerous
flurry?
experiment. He kidnapped me,
Isn't
tied
that
me
just the,
up,
like,
and took me to
confetti
that
one?
horrible cave.
No, I always get the Oreo one.
Equipment everywhere.
Maybe.
I ran
I
as
don't
fast as
hate
I
him.
could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting?
The fries are delicious.
Where is this cave?
I don't.
You said
remember.
ASMR? Are you hearing me, like,
You can't remember?
munch
All I
on my
remember
food?
is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that
Not
they
my
must
stream.
be stopped. Oh,
These taste like
conduct business in the
fake
tavern.
chicken
We
McDonald's.
have to hurry.
Even if what you say is
No, these fries.
all right, I'll have some
You
of my
guys know
colleagues look into
Well, I don't know how it
Siraj.
is in different countries.
But before that,
But
I
in
would
America,
like to administer
or at least
the
in
Matra
LA.
lie detector test.
They have
You
like
think I'm
some,
lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is
Like
just
the-
standard protocol.
if it's
Sorry,
a
but
franchise,
can
so
you
if
two
if
wait
it's
out
not
here a
owned
little
directly by the
while?
company or managed directly
We'll
by
be
the
back
company, the stuff is not as good, or like the like stuff is not as good. So the fries are not as good because they have a certain way of making things. They don't manage that on. There he is. Date has started.
Alhaitham?
Delicious.
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilas passed the lie detector test.
Lie detector.
This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was
The reasons are
reported to
those
acting Grand Sage
tubes
Alhaitham.
of sweets. They always
After
have them
hearing
around
about it, he
Christmas
left
and
a message
sometimes
for Mahamatra
midsummer.
Sino
Oh,
and then asked
I don't
to
know what
join
those
the
are.
investigation.
I have my earphones both on max. Oh, I'm so sorry. Something
Kinda
in my
weird
class
for
is
you to
called.
be working with Amatra. Is there a special reason?
It's just so much.
You're
Oh,
overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really?
that's it.
I'm unsurprised you have this much free time. In that
He does
case,
to hang out with
let's
us.
join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
Yes.
It's already against
Yes, we
protocol
shall.
for acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two...
Excuse
never
you.
mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilas here.
Exactly.
I'll allow you
exactly.
to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
I'm just sweet. I'm not in them. Oh, okay. I'll look at them. I'll open them.
All right, in that case...
No, these are
I'll fill
sealed.
you in on
I'll
what
keep
we
your
know so
secret.
far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories.
Ooh, our
Seems
first
he
stop on the
stumbled upon
date
this
is the
information while escaping.
tavern. Let's go get a drink. I don't even drink
Incidentally,
that.
Siraj isn't at the academia right
I
now.
won't say no.
He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
Suspicious
That's right.
persons.
Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
They really just friends. So me was like, nope, you're not invited. You're not invited. You're not coming. Sign with introduction letter to Tnbee. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Where am I going? The tavern. Here. Let's see what's up. Underscore, yeah, I'll check it out later. For sure. Tavern date, let's go. There's some extra people, but we can ignore that.
We're here, acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
They're also on a date.
What's our next course
together?
of action?
Together, and then they're on a date together themselves.
Acting Grand
You know,
Sage
it's like a
Alhaitham.
group date.
Looks like you haven't read any memos
But like,
lately.
it's only the first step.
The new Academia decree clearly states
It
that
won't be
even a sage
the
doesn't
whole,
have
like,
the authority to
date.
interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
Oh,
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock
That's
down
right.
the perimeter and
That's
search
right.
for
Stay out of the way.
suspicious persons. Ilas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
Oh! He really said, I don't want to do any more jobs than I have to. You know what? Respect. Me too. Me too. Because why you want to work more than you need to?
You're the same
There's
as
no need.
ever. Casually ignoring people just like you did back at Aru Village.
I want
Answering
nobody
a
asked for your
simplistic
input.
question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
What do you
Arab
mean?
has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do.
Oh.
But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his
You know
considerations
Alhaitham acting
like
some
the
role
acting Grand
in their
Sage is trying
nations.
to seize the Matra's powers.
Nobody is like the
That
actual like
question was
official role.
obviously
Everybody's
bait.
just like
The
some
Matra
type of
were once
role.
under the influence of
They're the
sages,
maybes?
and so were often
The
subject
we're
to
not
these
sure yet.
bureaucratic traps.
No, I just
The
want
test
you
was
to just be the
strictly
official one because
unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange
How
will
many?
assure him that I won't
many
interfere
years
with their
now?
work this time.
give me 3.
Why is this so complicated?
Just give the girl the role.
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome
Maybe
than
he
usual.
doesn't want to have the title.
Excuse me,
Mhm.
acting Grand
No, that's
Sage
different.
Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No, I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why
This
did you
guy is
ask?
suspicious. I don't trust him.
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity.
Familiarity?
when I met
Excuse
the
you?
first time.
No.
Really?
No,
A
yeah. So
misperception, perhaps. Or...
What?
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Okay. What are the dealings?
So,
What are they stealing?
Acting
Books?
Sage Alhaitham.
Little books?
Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal
Mechanical
some mechanical
components.
components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really
Nerdy
warrant
stuff.
a
They
personal
stole
interest
nerdy
in
stuff
the
and
acting
they
Grand Sage?
are trying to get money from nerdy stuff.
What have I gotten myself
Wow.
into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of
You're
course.
the acting sage. Why are you asking
you
somebody
know
if you can ask
Siraj?
questions? Bro, you can do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
That's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him.
If they're
under
offering
the
Mora, it's
pretense
not
of
worth
them
it.
being
Ask them for
defective
primos.
parts. We had originally agreed to
Where's
meet
Josh?
at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up or run into you all.
The truth.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good
No
news
more.
is,
Give me
regardless of what
primos.
Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation.
Investigation?
Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No, he's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilas for a while.
Oh, that's
So
fine.
still
We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any
Case of
further breakthroughs on
amnesia?
that front.
Don't give me
However,
money,
I
give me
am
your
curious.
cousins.
What do you need him for?
Los
exactly?
primos! Dame los
I've read some
primos!
papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
Where's some papers
see.
regarding amnesia?
We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilas in your care.
We're doing experiments, y'all. On Valentine's Day.
Follow
Yeah.
me.
Maybe it'll be fun. Find a quiet place. Ooh. Sorry, I just bumped my mic. Make a love potion. Oh my god, that's why we're going to the lab. We're gonna make a lab potion. Oh, it's behind me. The quiet place is behind me. How is this a quiet place?
Siraj
It's in the
didn't
middle
show
of, like,
up
the
at
street.
tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck.
Hurry.
Alhaitham,
No.
are you serious about seeing things through? Iman's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
He knows
I
there's
thought
something
you
else.
would have guessed the reason by now.
Yeah.
Iman has no clue.
No, I want
Yes.
fries. I'm so
We
sorry.
were classmates.
This is not an advertisement. Do not get
Oh,
fries.
so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
Ooh.
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were
Yes,
once
exactly.
classmates.
I'm
I
stupid.
became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution.
Human evolution?
From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilas, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry,
Super sus.
but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like
So he has
everything in my
amnesia. Okay,
mind
fine.
is
Maybe he's not
shrouded
suspicious. Or
in
maybe
thick
he's
mist.
faking the amnesia.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress.
Oh.
However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now,
What am I gonna do?
try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
Okay. Maybe he's not sus anymore.
What's the second thing?
No, he's taking care of his
can't
family.
remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
People sus?
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I
Maybe
don't
you can
know how to
change, right?
describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am.
You don't know who
My
you
head's
are?
always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow.
Freed? No, he did do something wrong.
I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
I'm gonna clean this. Yeah, maybe he's not telling us. Maybe he's just actually... But he may be involved in some way, because he was kind of like, but I feel free. Free from what? From guilt? From the guilt? Is there some guilt in there you don't want to talk about? Is there some guilt in there you don't want to talk about? Ooh, this music is great for a date. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Look at that. It's like really cute. Like, ooh. Mm-hmm. I'm on my way. It's like, ooh. Very soft. Like first day vibes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Vibing in love. Perfect. The DJ always knows the vibe. And he has like a little French like in the back. It's like a little like accordion. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Here we go. Look at this. So pretty. Yes. Yes. The perfect Valentine's date and music. Let's go. We'll finally maybe be alone. Oh, Lisa's coming in with us. Lord, where are we? Oh, this guy. Okay, this guy. Okay.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research
I'm gonna
expenses
lower the
report
music
to
a
your
little
office.
bit because I can't
Have you
hear.
taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilas. He works
The goes in
part-time
huge shape.
here,
Oh my
and
god.
he's here
Oh
for his
really?
paycheck.
I'm gonna get
yes, of
the
course.
all the
So,
six pack
Ilas, where
with
have
the
you
like
been these
muscles.
past few days?
The only way to do it if you go to the
That
gym
was
and
our
you're reading a
busy
book.
period, but then you disappeared without
That's
a
how he
word.
got it.
Everyone had to
He's
pick
reading a
up
book
the
while he works
slack.
out. You know?
I'm sorry. Something
You know, strong up
unexpected
here
came
and
up.
also here.
But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything we can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing.
Let me stop the music because I think it's too low. I can't
You remember
hear
Chandra?
this at
You
all.
were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted
And
his
I don't wanna
application a
read.
few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that.
Head and muscles,
Chandra is
exactly.
probably
Brain
having coffee at this
and muscles.
hour, so you can find him
together.
at the cafe.
What is that? I don't know.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return.
Oh.
However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning, at
Okay,
least.
sir.
Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
No objections. You see? He pays his people right. We're to not look for Chandra? Where are you? Where are they? Oh. In the cafe. Ooh, next stop. A coffee shop. Ooh. Perfect place for a date. I was just kidding about this date thing, but literally all the places we're going are like places to go on a date, you know? We went to a little library. That is cute, you know, showing me his interest, you know what I mean? We went to the little tavern. We didn't go inside, but you know, we know. Well, we're not going to the coffee shop? Oh, we are. We're sitting outside. He likes the outside. Double date with this other guy again.
Yes.
Look at that. They're together on a date, and then me and Alhaitham together on a date. You know, double date.
That you canceled your
Perfect.
research
It's perfect,
project.
you know?
So I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that.
Bessie got flowers
it's
McDonald's
really
in 2
nothing
days.
special.
Let's
I just
go.
don't feel like going anymore.
I win.
I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well, with the downfall of
Continue
the
with
Sages
today.
not
Don't
long
mind that
ago,
I'm here.
many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear.
Not this guy just literally in the front
When
of
you
the
say
acting
how
Grand
things
Sage
will pan
saying,
out, you actually mean
nobody's working
what the
anymore.
new Sages would have interest in, right?
I feel like that. I don't know, but I
Wow,
love how he is. I love his
But
personality.
that
I don't care what
isn't
people
the only
say.
reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down.
Oh.
I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we
Oh,
needed.
they like
It was
relied
beyond
too long
convenient.
too much
We
on the
didn't have to spend
Akasha.
an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
Oh,
I
that makes
see.
sense. That's actually like an interesting
You
thing.
get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing,
Okay, we don't really
who
sift
can
through
be
the data and
bothered
files
to
ever again. That's
manually
true.
sift
They
through
got
data
they
and
like they got
files
a
ever
good
again?
they got a good they got such
There
an
are
easy
only a
job
handful
before,
of
and now they
people
have
at
to
the
actually do
academia
their
who are
jobs.
starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our
Oh.
names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting.
You know what?
All we
He's
have to
valid.
do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Work don't work smarter? Smarter? Don't work harder? Work smarter? Ah, yeah, that thing.
Ilas?
Ooh, the amnesia.
My head. It hurts.
Oh, is he gonna like pass out? It's not writing to the English version, so it's just.
I remember now.
That was me just
I
now.
remember what Siraj said to me as he approached.
What did he
You
say?
will become Siraj number 36.
Oh my god.
Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't
Hello?
get it. What does that even mean?
A
It's what
beehive.
Siraj
You
was
do all the work.
researching, and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Oh. Dark lore, yes. Collective consciousness? Path of evolution? Path of
Siraj
evolution?
believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution.
Oh.
First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the Overmind. This Overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Man, Paimon.
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization.
In an organization?
Siraj believes this collective
I live in the
consciousness
Samir
is
Dane sleep
superior
appears
to
and gives us the
individual
lore.
humans.
You see? You see, I know I picked my man right.
Squishing a whole bunch of people
I picked my man who gave me
together.
lore. That's not true.
Paimon thinks that
Oh
sounds
no, Shami does
horrible.
give me more lore. Ayato
It's
doesn't
just
much,
as
but,
Alhaitham said.
you know.
Siraj gave all the test
I cannot
subjects
believe
different
you can
numbers.
only trust the
Bigger
man.
numbers meant you had a
And maybe
lower
Nahida.
rank, so your assigned tasks
In this
were
game.
less complex,
To
such as
give you
being
lore.
responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would
The
soon be
hive.
complete.
Are we talking about
no.
Beyonce?
We have to stop him before it's complete!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36?
Get
What a shame.
information
From what I
07?
can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please,
Let's
wait.
go.
I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Yes.
Huh?
Didn't you just hear the entire
Do you know something?
conversation?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There
Oh.
are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Ooh, we're going to a garden for our next date. Ooh. You know, for everything that Alhaitham has showed, he has his romantic places down, though. Mm-hmm. Like, a garden, a cafe, a tavern? Star, you know how to woo a person. He does. He got game. It was, ooh, gazebo. Look at the flower. Oh, girl, we don't care about you. Look at this. Yeah. Like the flowers. I got sent. Look at the flowers. There it is. How to get people's heart, exactly. How can you say no?
Are you
I wouldn't be
Janaki?
able to.
We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Ilas?
Oh,
Do
she
you
knows
know
him.
me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
Oh,
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done?
I
Or
told
are
you he had
using
done
the
something.
Acting Grand Sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up.
Is that is that a chest back there?
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that
There's a
Siraj
precious
once
chest
invited
back
you to
there.
join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is?
You see, he even finds
Siraj
me
did
gifts.
extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his
Alhaitham,
project.
the perfect
I think
Valentine's
it was
date.
about collective
Confirmed.
consciousness or something. Anyway,
Confirmed.
he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I
Because it
thought
was
that
certain
rank
too
was
low.
too
Exactly,
low.
girl. Know your worth.
No one wants to be
Know
placed
your
at
worth.
the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilas is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh. Just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
Alhaitham, the chest hunter.
Tell me.
Exactly.
Did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
Interesting.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Computing power? Like brain power? Damn, okay, we're computers now. Is it true, though?
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Oh!
Please, wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
I want to know what he did. Tell us, girl.
The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
I want to know what he did. He's still on the sus list then.
And she's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
True. That's so
I'm
true.
not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But
I'm loving this
feel
so
like
good.
I shouldn't be
It
allowed
is
to go free
fresh.
so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file.
Oh.
Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere.
Let's
Would you
dig
like me to
deeper.
look into it?
Yes, please.
All right. Then
You
let's
know what
return
is
to the
a
House
good
of
date?
Dana.
When
We've
it turns
spent enough
into
time here,
a
and
mystery.
you should go and get your paycheck.
And you gotta investigate together. Perfect date. Okay, let's get the gift that he got for us, the precious chest. I know it's back here. Look at that. Wow. Oh my god. Primer gems. Exactly. Exactly. It's better than flowers. Even though he also got us flowers. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. Oh, so pretty. So beautiful. With all the little lights floating around. Whew. Oh. Oh. How romantic. Oh, I have to go in there. I'm stupid. I was trying to make it seem like it was like down somewhere, but I forgot it's in here. It's inside of the academia. Okay, the date has turned into a mystery game. Let's go. Okay, now we can go to the normal. Back to our date. Where are the files? We need to find the files to solve this mystery.
Let's split up for now. Ilas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharva.
A little archives in private.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
For sure.
Relax, Ilas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Yeah, see you later. Where is he? Wait. Is he down here? Huh? Where'd he go?
Yep.
What? Oh, he's in here. Go up? It didn't say higher. Oh, it is higher. Why didn't you tell me it was higher? It didn't say higher, so I thought, oh, it's in there still. Oh, we're going to I don't know, some private place together. I don't mind. Now it says higher. Higher than this? No, here he is. Can you leave, sir? Yeah, you need to leave. We're gonna have some private time together for our date. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A new job? A new
No,
job.
get out. Get out. There's no new job. There's no job. Get out. There's no job for you. You are fired.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Damn, that chair is humongous. You know what? Fit for a king, for sure. Okay. Hey. Can you move a little bit to the side so I can also sit? You know? It's like the sit is big enough for the two of us. I'll make some eggs. I'll be back in around 30 minutes. No worries. Thank you so much for hanging. I hope the eggs are good. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? I know exactly. You're right. Damn, I really fumbled that. Oh, I'm so stupid. Ah, it's my fault. I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't smart enough. It was all me. I should have known. Ah, I was just thinking, I was like, I just want to sit next to you. Oh.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
Ilyas's? I was calling it Elise's. I don't know why I thought there was an extra I in there, not a Y. Or an Elise's?
Have I done?
Ilyas? Oh, I thought there was an... I don't know what I was reading.
This file indicates that you were once commended by the academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
A hero?
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra.
So maybe she was the sus one.
Quite the commotion, and the academia sent you a commendation.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Jump scared.
Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts.
Yeah, she's a sus one.
Do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Don't black out, bro. It's fine.
Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
Okay. But I'm on a date. What? Excuse you. I'm on a date. Why are we going to somebody's house? Okay, detour, I guess. Exactly. Why not Alhaitham's house? When are we going to Alhaitham's house? That is the question. That is, you know what? You're asking the real questions. That is a real question. You know, I don't know where the state is going, but you know. We're in a pretty forest. I don't mind that. It's to whoever this is.
We should be close. Let me think.
Wait, he doesn't even remember where he lives? Damn, he really hit his head.
What are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell.
Oh, he was being bullied? Oh. Oh.
Ilyas,
Jump scared.
what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out.
Oh my
I can't
goodness.
imagine how things are going for you at the academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
Threats? Oh my
You
god.
don't have to force yourself to stay at the academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilyas doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
He doesn't want his family to worry.
That's
Duh.
enough, you two. Ilyas isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilyas, let's find somewhere to talk.
So wait, this is not home?
So, how's your headache?
It's much
Are
better
we
now.
eavesdropping on this conversation?
Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters...
Bad rumor?
Well, their mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to... conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident, you... Ilyas?
Isabel. Oh yeah,
wrong?
her name is like Isabel.
Oh, I see.
Interesting.
I remember now.
That's pretty though.
Don't worry. I remember now.
Long Isabel sis.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
What is he gonna say?
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham.
It's like, no. Maybe they are, but me? Do not include me in the friendships. No.
At any rate, I
Not
feel
even
more at
friend
ease
zoned.
knowing that
Not
your
even
brother
friend
has
zoned. He's like
friends.
colleagues.
Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilyas.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do.
What did you do?
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
What did
What's strange is
Alhaitham
that I
do to
don't
this
care about
kid
what others
before?
think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
It'd be great if I could think like you.
He's the king for that. Exactly.
But first things first.
Exactly.
Remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
Let's head out. Let's go. Let's beat some bad guys. You know what? You know what? The best part about Valentine's Day is beating some bad guys. Let's go to a hideout during the Valentine's Day date. Of course. Yes. You know what? That's my kind of date. It's my kind of date. Ooh. Oh. It's not down here. Is it lower than this? Nature Day, exactly. We're exploring in a forest. Look at us go. Look at the view. Look at the view. Look at that view. Ooh. Ah, sightseeing. I just love it. Now let's beat a bad guy up because Extraordinary date, yes. Where's this hideout? Oh, was it up there? Did I miss it? Did I? No, it's... Oh, there it is.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it.
Let's take a look. Let's go. Secret cave. Let's start. Go. Oh. Oh, damn. I thought I could stand there. Oh, I just realized I have Trial Alhaitham with his signature sword. Look at that. Whoa. Nice. But how is that Alhaitham built? That is a true question.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilas, do you remember this place? Huh?
I don't sense him nearby.
He built with the power of books.
Should we wait here or turn around and look for him?
Okay.
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
That's sus. He's on the sus list again. What is this?
We'll continue in and see if he catches up to us.
He didn't disappear. He created all this, didn't he? Wait, how is it built? Is he really built with the power of books? 155 elemental mastery?
No.
I guess he has crit. Good for him, but
Whatever.
the elemental mastery, why is it so... They literally gave me this Alhaitham and not mine. And mine has even less crit, but I'm pretty sure it does more damage than this. Oh my god. Noblesse. Noble. Excuse me, how you know that all other artifacts exist? Do they know? Oh, it's noblesse. They don't know. They don't know. Weavers doesn't know. They don't know. They're like,
it's okay, Ilyas.
only noblesse.
You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it.
Plot twist.
It's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate
without any problems. You know what? Valid.
It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of
getting
your
that
time
money.
and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora?
You know, maybe he's right. 20,000.
He's treating people like cattle.
That's not enough.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
Why am I seeing this, though?
What's the matter?
I think I saw a glimpse of Ilyas' past.
You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Girl, no.
Of course not.
Of course not. What is it then?
I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilyas was connecting to the collective consciousness.
So it was true. It was true. It was always him.
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The hive has long been
The
finished.
hive.
The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilyas is now returning to the collective. Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see.
What do you mean
why.
not entirely? I don't trust him. It was him. It was... Or he goes back into... Whoa, what is this? Obtain key. Insert key. Ooh. Oh, hello. Gimme. This. Oh. Where's the key? Oh, I knew. I was like, I saw that and I was like, you have to do something with your brain for this. Oh, this one. Yeah. Yeah. Ha ha ha! And then I take this key. Wow, I have a brain. Ah! Mushrooms. I do more damage than this. Noblesse. This game. With the signature weapon and everything. Oh, this is Hydro.
Terminate! Shatter!
Here you are.
No damage at all. Because it's all freaking burst. Mushrooms, stupid mushrooms. This place is huge.
Completely different from
It's
what
pretty.
Ilas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Start. I do have to say, he made a pretty little cave. You know, I was thinking it was gonna be like something like Batman, you know?
Only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Continue. We're just gonna be hearing everybody's like thoughts.
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
Oh, okay. What else is here? No one else? Okay. No more hatred towards Alhaitham? No? Oh, you can't like fall. Interesting. Oh, another memory?
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you brought down?
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
Oh my god, what?
Happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project.
He unalived himself?
Could have endured for a bit longer. But he chose now of all times to...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial.
Why they don't blink? Oh, they don't blink?
None of this affects you at all.
He blinked.
But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies?
Oh my
now
goodness.
Our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
That's why he felt freedom. Ooh. This got dark real fast.
Hey,
I just thought it was gonna be a really big bad guy, you know, in his little like hideout, and then, you know, we save the people inside of the hideout that are like connected to this consciousness thing, and ta-da, we're heroes, done. Didn't think it would get this dark.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
Damn. Wait, which way did I come from? What's here though? Oh, what is she wearing? Cyclops? Is that you? Go here? What are these? Oh, another one key. The key? How many keys do I need? Oh, I thought this was a common chest. Oh? Oh, we're gonna have to do another thing?
Just in case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Girl, both keys? Man, what are you talking about? That's why? Is that why? You were like... Pick it up and take it and pick it up and take it and take it up and take it? I don't think I can take both keys, my friend. Oh, I can, okay. No, I can't. This will close. Yeah, no, I can only take one key, girl. I cannot even take one key. I can't take neither key. No keys. No keys.
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you?
No group project for you.
To pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers.
Damn, group projects suck.
I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but we can't make exceptions for heroes.
For heroes, now can we? Damn. Okay.
Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
Well then.
You seem troubled.
Oh, Cyclops.
Who are you? Where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj? I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
Wanna have a go? Almost 2 a.m. Almost spooky hour. Ooh, 2 a.m. Damn. Damn. It's only 9 here.
What did you see?
Siraj persuaded Ilas to join the hive. Ilas was enforced. It's true.
Believe it! He really did trick us! No! Siraj is the real giga jerk here! Ilas is just a regular jerk. Ooh! Paimon's so mad!
I don't think that's how that works. They're probably poor or horrible. Where are we going? Wait, we're done with the domain? Oh, okay. Oh, there he is. Oh my god, I just almost jumped off to my death. Giga chat. It's a giga jerk, not a giga chat. Oh my god, girl. Don't scream.
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilas. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here. To throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the hive. That was my task as Siraj number 36.
He was sus! It was true!
You were already Siraj number 36?
Alhaitham is a shot. Yes, true.
You passed the Matra's lie detector test!
Yes.
Because he didn't remember
I
anything.
did forget many things during that time. Even my identity and assigned responsibilities.
Exactly.
However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories.
Oh my god.
It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct.
Exactly.
I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free.
It's a cult.
That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilas, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilas?
Oh my god. Collective minds are not good.
So
Siraj.
you're that giga jerk.
Giga jerk. I keep saying giga jerk.
Have I done something? I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves.
Oh my god.
Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself.
Oh my god.
And I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside?
Why does Alhaitham's like story quest have such a huge like main villain?
While others become
I want to see how they translate Giga Jerk in PT.
People are so obsessed with collective will that
I guess we'll see
those on
soon.
the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilas?
He doesn't know.
There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. It is natural for social creatures to congregate together.
This is such a cult.
And
oh
the
my
terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony can become a powerful swarm. Replace the bees
with humans?
And this model becomes even more potent.
Are you the queen bee, sir? Because you do not look like a
Alhaitham.
queen.
You once arrogantly denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pain of others.
Beyonce, is that you?
I made my
He
thesis
wishes.
into reality.
He wishes.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. Plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths.
So that's why that guy was like, "Oh, I've heard a rumor that he's trying to he's gonna be picked as a sage. He's part of the collective." Oh my god.
In response to unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate
The
study.
Matrix. It is the
project will
Matrix.
snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No. The hive will be in control. And it will lead the academia towards a new future.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilyas's mind. Return to the hive, number 36.
Is he gonna return? Oh, he returned.
Yes.
He returned like that.
Don't go back! Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you. And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to
Didn't we just
say,
meet him?
given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return,
Excuse
number
you?
36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Damn, okay.
Why?
You two are just as arrogant as Alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives.
Okay, maybe I do want an easy life, but I do not want to be a part of a cult. Sure.
Without his memories, only because I knew he would eventually
Dude is crazy.
return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you do. Alhaitham, do say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
Why is last? What are you gonna do?
Words quite clear
He's giga built. Like,
the model you presented was extremely
you can
unstable.
bring him down.
No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilas returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
Oh, it's breaking apart. Oh.
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilas
So, like, this guy sent him to get him, but in the end,
keep him around just to fool Siraj.
ended up, like, liking Alhaitham, like the rest of us. Maybe the hive knows what they're doing.
It's back to normal already.
Huge. Yeah.
I told you, you're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
Mushrooms?
So many monsters.
This makes it formidable?
And something feels off about them.
I'm sorry.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training. Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters. You will all pay for your ceaseless arrogance.
Okay, sure.
Hey, Alhaitham, your plan didn't work, so what do we
Girl, we killed the
I've
mushrooms.
already sent my gift to the collective.
Oh, you sent your
gift? It'll
gifts?
take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well,
okay.
Alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long as we can.
Let's find some mushrooms, I guess.
Out of my way.
This is so funny. It's like, you now have to find some shrooms. Okay, bro.
The process of
sure.
elimination.
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
Wow, he's not that bad of a person.
Eliminated so that we can evolve.
Let's do that.
You see? That is
Oh
the
no,
will of
he brought
collective.
also these little, like...
Even with the hatred gone,
Here comes
they
the
continue
cat.
their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective stability.
Sure. Damn, like, all my bursts are gone. Bro, you talk too much. And that hit nobody. Whatever. Ow. Literally, you stopped all my...
Here you are.
Get down.
He won't hold out for much longer.
Slimes? You also have slimes in here? Okay.
The mantra.
What's going on?
What is destroying?
What's
It's
with this
ending.
sudden influx of information?
The shrooms can't stop me.
As the Overmind, I command you.
Okay, more shrooms.
Gotcha. Game's up.
Okay, let's see how much his first run. That was underwhelming.
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Oh, okay, I guess this guy. I guess this one. You see, if he would have showed up with this guy before, I'd been like, alright, he's a whole ass boss. I get that. And have a bunch of dendro. But oh my god, I thought he fell over. 3 strikes? Oh, he's down. What did I even do? I don't even know what I did. For sure.
Gotcha. Here comes
the process of elimination.
No, at least the burst killed him. Oh! The music, it got so dramatic all of a sudden.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36. What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilas has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive.
Wow.
I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back.
He's so pretty.
Is it worth living here like a machine? Being
exactly,
a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet.
Take it down.
I am the Overmind!
The Overmind. The super villain. Oh!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
Oh!
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful
Did he just throw like his sword at him?
My number shouldn't be so far down in the list.
That's hot.
Just a lie.
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position.
Oh, I literally thought he had to throw his like sword at him. Oh, he just broke the thing. Okay, he's a little like whatever thing. I was like, damn, it's just like but also he can retract his sword back. Why don't we have that? Oh, that's the double sword he takes out? Okay. L+ ratio. So true. That was so beautiful. This is the best date I've ever had in my life.
What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilas did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions. The disturbance that Ilas caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication.
True.
But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilas was the trigger for all of this. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then, you knew that Ilas was the bait all along. But how did you know? Since when?
So wait, everything that Alhaitham said to him was a lie?
I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined.
Okay.
You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I see.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me.
Spare me?
I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius.
Nobody likes being treated like
likes
that.
being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal.
I've placed you on a pedestal.
I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say...
Exactly, say pure facts.
I'm the arrogant one here?
I'm the
Is that
arrogant
not
one
so?
here.
Arrogant and emotionally fragile.
Emotionally
You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless.
Sellers, McDonald's, Pretty Place, Date, Places, and
You
10
can
Primals.
take me
Exactly.
back to the academia
He has my
and
heart.
stand trial.
Thank you,
You
Alhaitham.
will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description.
Oh.
I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Oh, is Sino just gonna show up? Damn! Even Sino's here.
What
And
are
our
you
date.
doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Oh, yeah, I did not know that I know how to cameo in this. Nice surprise.
Symbols?
What are the symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean?
What letter?
Oh, Paimon remembers. When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino.
Sino, okay, I pull up. He was like, we're gonna fight some people? I'm there.
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
My vision?
By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people
I
to the
love all the Paimon slander.
Let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, Alhaitham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
Let's go finish our date.
And off he goes. There's still...
Stick around. No, we have to continue our date. Let's talk to the rest of the subjects. Man.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
We were accomplices without knowing it. But
I'm afraid that Alhaitham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him. It seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though. Siraj made us hate Alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Now I'm an apologizer?
Paimon will help you tell
Man, another part of my job to
is up to him.
Exactly, we protect Alhaitham.
No matter what he chooses,
Pull up.
apologizing
We're
will
about
make
to
us
fight.
feel slightly better. If he chooses to remember this, we're prepared for our punishment.
It's time to go.
Time to go, let's go. Come on.
Let's go.
Deal time.
So, were they all duped? We can ask Alhaitham.
What about this guy? Was he also duped?
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36.
So he was into it.
My
Okay,
life
okay,
as
okay.
Ilas
Wasn't like the others,
goes
so they're
on.
like, wait, we were part
When I
of
was
what?
at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice. But I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilas?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you.
Yep, I'm on.
However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
You can do it.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me. Goodbye, you two.
So we're gonna go back on a date to apologize for other people. Ugh.
All the test subjects have been taken away.
The things we have to do as a traveler.
I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you two hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Paimon's fine.
Hurt? No, no.
Just a little tired.
These dudes, exactly.
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here.
Waiting
Watch
for
out
me?
for any of Siraj's
Okay.
associates who might still be in
I
hiding.
go see him.
If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the Academia.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
Yeah. Ooh. Another gift. Look at that. Wow. And the date is not over yet. Now we go to his house. Oh.
The matter's settled. We can return now.
Okay.
I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions.
That's right.
I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Excuse you. Have the clock. Okay.
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What was the excuse?
Kidding me?
What is
You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base.
I thought we were on a date. Not on the clock.
See ya.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Oh my
Stop changing the subject.
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Yes. Where are we going?
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Oh, okay. I knew it. I was like, on the clock. I'm not a job. Are we now going to his house? Where is it? That's his house. Ah! It's a good date. It's a good date. Hello? Let's go.
Is this your home?
Hi.
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Oh. We're not alone.
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. And... Huh? Who are they?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
I mean, guest, how are you?
Not from the academia, are you?
No, we're not.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place!
Wait, what?
They're
How do you
roommates.
know me? Oh no.
How do you know
People
me?
that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys
That's
are
hilarious.
roommates!
Roommates.
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
Why
I
shouldn't I
keep
tell
a few
anyone
books
else?
on
Huh?
collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham?
It's so funny. Cute.
Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
This
Guess
is so
not.
funny.
I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
That is hilarious. He's never invited friends before, turns out.
I wouldn't say friends exactly.
You're not his friend?
Well, we used to be, but we're not anymore.
Are you his boyfriend?
Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances.
Please don't say
Anyway,
anything about me
please
living
don't
here.
say
Why are you
anything
so
about me
secretive about living
here.
there?
Seems like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Damn, are you blackmailing him?
serious? How could you? Ah, of course. You're all hateful friends.
That's my boyfriend's boyfriend. Yes, you get it.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
Jealous boyfriend much?
I'll leave the books here.
I'll leave the books here. That's a lot of books.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who
that's true.
offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and
Get rid of you. That's too conservative. That
One
wasn't
way to
enough.
stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether.
Oh.
The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the Overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous. You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause,
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
Oh my god.
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
To be more precise, they had it out for Alhaitham.
Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right?
Oh,
Plus,
you wanted him to
he could
stay
have
with
helped
you
me with
instead.
the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them,
That's not his
tidy them
boyfriend.
away.
They're a
They
married
don't belong
couple.
there.
Wow. Wow.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well.
Well,
much better than that painting
just
you're trying to hang
asking,
on
are
the
you
wall.
okay? But not really. I do not care.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
I blame your curiosity, Paimon. I always
You
blame
whisper
Paimon.
very loudly.
You whisper very loudly.
Yeah, Paimon's been
Extrovert versus introvert, exactly.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologized to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care
What
about what
do
they
they
think
think
of
of
me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilas also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are.
Wow, period, sir.
I'm going for dinner in 10
Nice.
minutes.
Nicely
so I'll
said.
field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
What were you actually interested in, Alhaitham?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his...
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Something to do with the current atmosphere of the academia, I suppose?
Correct. The fall of the sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilas is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description.
Yes, that's
I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Oh, thank you for the 3 bits, Thirsty. How are you? Welcome in.
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the academia. Soon,
Oh, he's
I'll
gonna
resign as the acting
resign?
Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent.
Ooh, like it happened to Jean?
Would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
You have a pretty clear direction for yourself.
It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You two should grab some dinner as well.
With you?
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
Goodbye. Oh, we're not having dinner together.
See ya.
Alright. Okay, I guess our date was long enough. Alright. I guess our date was long enough. I guess we don't have to go have a dinner with him either. It's fine. It's fine! We did other things. I got flowers. The Fallen Sages. We have this too in Bayonetta. It happens in Bayonetta too. Well then. Oh.
The name Siraj
There's more?
doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
He's someone who would leave an
I've always
impression.
had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses.
Geniuses.
But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Oh my god.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Oh.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
Oh my god! He's about to explode! His head is shaking! Like,
I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Oh my god, this
Make
is so
sure
funny.
to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that, Mora.
Oh my god.
Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Financial freedom.
Fine.
Just call
Go
him
ahead and
poor.
hide behind your financial success if you want. If we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Oh my
Artistry,
god.
for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan, and you'd have to pay me back eventually.
What is
Can't you
this?
just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Oh my god. The neighbors, oh my god, gossip, give me the tea. The neighbors are like with their windows open, like,
Word will get
I'm
out
just
sooner or later.
wiping down my house
Speaking of
while I
which, your
listen
friends
to
won't say
the
anything,
couple
right?
next
Tell them
door
to keep
fighting.
all this a secret.
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the tavern had you spilling all your beans.
What? No, it can't be.
Oh my god. This is so funny. This is the best thing on this story quest. Is there more?
Siraj doesn't ring
Oh,
a
is the
bell.
same thing over and over again?
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the
Oh.
academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even
That is so
the
okay.
academia can't be left
So wait,
to
every
you.
single time you walk in here, they're just
Perhaps
fighting
I
with
should
each
say
other?
that I'm delighted
Like a
to
married
see- And I
couple?
Suppose they'd let everyone know.
Again, that's mighty rich.
But my salary
That is
will
so
likely stay
funny.
the same.
Wait, what? How come?
At least I
We
don't
have
have
to
be
hear
an
this all over
architectural
again.
designer who works himself to death
But that was
just to
so
get
funny.
a smile from his client.
You No!
Look at him shake. I can't. This is hilarious. Like, somebody literally at Hoyoverse wrote this, and then people approved it, and they're like, oh yeah,
make sure to pay back the rent.
This is beautiful.
I'm going
like,
to buy some
does that mean I have to go buy it with you and then take you out for drinks? You don't have to take him out for drinks, but if you want to, you should, of course. That is so handsome. He is. And I find him so hilarious.
You buy keep getting uglier and
you'll have to blame
it's like so concerned about him buying ugly things in the house because he's like an interior designer. It's so funny.
Fine.
And then they cleans the living room for him, and he's like, oh, after everything I've done, you can't be thankful. Like,
do you have anything?
Hilarious.
I think I'd have too many choices.
I do have
to
to
be
say.
honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
This story quest was worth it.
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing.
Thanks for the hot tea, Hoyoverse.
So
for real. They really know how to keep it interesting.
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right?
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out.
What?
Hilarious. Whoever wrote that, genius. 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 They know what we want. They do. They do know what we want. I can't go anywhere else. Anyway. Pretty house. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to come on a date to your house. Even though you already have a husband, that's okay with me. Thank you for joining me today. As always, if you like my channel and the videos, remember to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.